Hey guys, Cassie Davis here. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I had a little tickle in my throat and I wanted to take care of that before we get started. No distractions. Uh, I'm so glad that you're here. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit in this really short video about blogging in 2015. There's a lot of buzz out there about blogging. I get questions every single day about, blogging. Should I take it seriously? Is there really an opportunity to generate income? What would I blog about? Is it more for recreation? And for those of you who already have blogs, Cassie, how do I monetize my blog? So this video will be the first video in a series where I'll address those particular questions. I'll also share some information on the benefits of blogging, as well as what we anticipate to be the purchase patterns for consumers from this point going forward and how that correlates to blogging. Okay, so first of all, what is a blog? A blog is really a regularly updated vehicle of communication, usually on a web page that provides value-based content for a specific target market. Topic can be anything that you're passionate about, and it is very informal and conversational. It can be in a written format or it can be in a video format like we're engaged in right now. It's usually managed by an individual, or it can be managed by a small group, and I mentioned it is updated on a regular basis, and that's really, really very important. So who blogs, and why? There are several different categories of bloggers. There are hobbyists, right, who are just passionate about what they do and what they love, their interest, and they're sharing it for the sole purpose of sharing. There's no financial implication for them, not seeking an income opportunity. They just like that particular topic and they want to share it with like-minded people. There are people who dabble as bloggers. They participate as a blogger part-time, maybe 2 or 3 hours a day or week, to generate income to supplement their existing income. Of course, there are full-time bloggers and corporate bloggers that blog for small companies or corporations. And then, of course, there are entrepreneurs who utilize blogging as part of their marketing strategy. Benefits of blogging are that it gives an individual or company a space, an informal space out on the internet. It allows for the exchange and interaction of that particular individual or corporation with their potential client. It gives you an opportunity as a blogger to develop a relationship with your potential customer. Now, on the internet, it's important to know that most people will not engage in a buying relationship the very first time they are introduced to it, right? It usually, on average, takes about 7 interactions before someone will purchase from an online opportunity. So what happens between the first time that they're introduced to the opportunity and the 7th or 8th time when they finally decide they want to make the purchase? A blog. So a blog then allows you to understand that target market. And when I say understand them, you want to know what is of interest to them, right? Because if your product or your service is not of interest to them, then you really don't have anything to talk about. You need to understand what their problems are and how you can solve those particular problems. And then you write about that. And, if you can imagine, you don't even know you have the problem, but you read something about, say, for instance, if you generally want something that clears your skin and clears your body, your internal body at the same time, and you didn't know that apple cider vinegar was a good conduit to accomplish that, but you read it and you were kind of a health person, holistic health person anyway, you would think, wow, hey, I didn't know that, and I just saw that at my local grocer. I think I'll go ahead and try that, right? So a problem you didn't know you had, an easy solution, and you do find that of value, right? So the same thing, maybe you are a corporate person who likes to have parties, dinner parties. You just don't have much time, and you don't really have an eye or a desire to cook and but you want that home cooked look and feel for your guests. So maybe your blog is about how to create home cooked meals very quickly and efficiently for a person with a busy schedule. That person is going to find that of value, right? And they'll utilize that, and they'll continue to come back and forth as long as that information is updated in a timely and consistent manner. So good value-based content allows you to develop a relationship with that potential client customer over time. So by the time they get from that first introduction to the seventh one or the eighth one, when they have really gain confidence in you, that you've established your credibility as being a person that they would know, like, and trust, and potentially even be interested in purchasing something that you would offer. Say in that last example, then you present a cookbook with simple, fast, easy, efficient recipes. Guess what? That person has already determined from their relationship with you over that period of time reading your blogs that they would want to trust you and engage with you in that purchase exchange. Okay, so blogs give you that opportunity. And if we want to put a name on what we just described, that person is what we call a high quality targeted lead. Someone who already has aligned interest with what your product or service is. And they are generally showing some type of interest in your existing communication. They are following you, visiting your blog regularly. And so the traditional concept of chasing your customer is then flipped on its head, where your potential customer now is pursuing you as they come back to your blog. You just provide the content, and then when you get ready, you present your product offer. And if they find it of value at that particular time, if the time is right and they're comfortable with who they believe that you are and that your product will offer some value, they'll make the purchase. Just like that. And that's the benefit of blogging. And those who blog can receive up to 67% more quality leads. That translates into less work, less marketing dollars, just by blogging. And one last fact that I'd like to leave you with today, specific to this particular topic and lead generation aspect, is that blogs, you can create a blog, and as long as it's a good quality blog, you finished your blog, you've posted it out there, people will come back over time, just continually reviewing that information. Maybe it's the first time, or maybe they'll send some of their friends over, or they'll, a dinner party. Hey, where'd you get that recipe? I got it from here. Go visit this guy. You blogged one time. You did your work one time, but it continues to draw back people over time. That is just an awesome opportunity that blogs present. It's like an employee that works 24/7, continues to work, never calls in sick, always presents good quality information because you provided, you created it as with good quality. It's going to continue to produce that, which will continue to generate good quality leads that will then at some point get to a place of comfort. And when you make the next offer for a purchase of a product or service, they'll be ready to accept. Okay, so I hope that this information was of value to you guys. If you found it interesting or of interest to you or someone that you know, please like, share, or leave me a comment if there's something that you'd like to know more about or specifically about as I'm going through the series. Leave me a comment and I'll address that in my future videos. Guys, thank you so much. Click the link below if you want more information on blogging and how you can attain a blog, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.